Right, we are live. Welcome everyone to this live stream. We are doing the Crusaders versus Hurricanes match. It's already actually kicked off. We had a couple technical difficulties, but now we are back and ready to go. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you are all excited for this match. I am turning on the lights at the moment. There's a lot of action happening in the match. I will get to it in just a short moment. But yeah, I hope you are all doing well. Like I said, this match should be a very good one between these two sides. And we are ready to go, right? So at the moment, the Hurricanes have got that ball. It is Karefi who's having a bit of a run. We have got Henry Samuel in the chat. We have also got Isaac Williams in the chat. And then we have also got Crazy NZ. I can now see your chat, so we are ready to go. Garden Bishop fires it out to Hardy Savia, who is in the number 8 jersey for this match. He has moved from the number 7 like he was last time. Tamatina now goes to Geordie Barrett now. They are starting to use their backs. It's a good pass from Julian Savia. Wes Houston looking for the offload there. But he is tackled by the number 12, Dallas McLeod, I believe that one was. Now it is Tamatina once again goes to the number 5, who is Walker Leawere for this one. James Blackwell is tackled. We have got Mikhail in the chat. Marcus Matu has said hey. Jason Yang has said hey as well. Welcome everyone to this live stream. Let me know your score predictions in the chat below. They have got their penalty advantage now. It was a quick hands there. Safa Mua down the wing, the man who scored 2 tries in the last match. He will be open to add to that. And we have also got High Hamish and High Kieran, says Nathan Johnson. Of course, we have got Kieran Reid in the background for this one. His return, you can just see him over my shoulder. That is because we did hit 50 likes on the last live stream. You're a bit late starting, says Jason Yang. I was indeed. Technical difficulties, gotta love them. But we are good to go now. And hopefully we will have a smooth running stream from here. But they have got the penalty here, the Hurricanes, and they are going to be taking a shot at the post. Now, last time these two teams met at this venue, the Hurricanes were able to win it 34-32. So if they can do that again, it would be a big upset. And also it would mean that the Super Rugby Aotearoa Competition will be a lot closer than it already is. It is going to be Geordie Barrett now. In the last match against the Blues, he was 2 successful, 4 attempted, 50% accuracy. We have got 32-43 to the Canes, says Mikhail. And then also Henry Samuel has said 29-26 to the Hurricanes. And up the Canes, says Nathan Johnson. So we've got a lot of people saying that the Hurricanes might be able to pull off the upset here. And getting this kick over from Geordie Barrett would be a very good start for that as well. They are showing Richie Moanga there. He could be a key in this match for the Crusaders, but they have got a very good back line. They've got the likes of Goodhue, Reese, Havili, Dallas McLeod. He looked decent against the Highlanders. They have also got Lester Whainā-Nuku in there. So it could be very hard to beat them, but then the Hurricanes, they have got a good back line as well. The likes of Savia, Laumape, Umanga Jensen, Wes Houston and Geordie Barrett. And I have to say it is great to see the fact that we have got a crowd at this game. Geordie Barrett, 45 out, smooth as you like. And now the score is 3-0 to the Hurricanes. But yeah, the crowd is in full effect by the looks of it, which is very good to see. It was supposed to be a sellout. There are a few empty seats, but that is probably understandable. But Geordie Barrett focused on the ball, like they are saying, straight down the middle. And that is a great start to the match. And then we have got Emery in the chat, has said up the Hurricanes 34-26 to the Canes. So everyone is hoping for that miracle upset for the Hurricanes here. But if anyone can do it, it is the Hurricanes. They did it last year for Super Rugby Aotearoa. He's passed it off to Tyrell Lomax. They are inside of the 22 at the moment. The Hurricanes now. Tamatine fires it back. It is going to be Geordie Barrett who kicks it way downfield. He has got a huge boot on him. And it is into the sun, like they are saying. Afternoon game could have a little bit of an effect. It was raining a little bit earlier on here with a bit of thunder. So it is good to see that it is nice and sunny up in Christchurch for this one at Orangtheory Stadium. They are on the halfway line now. It is Drummond, goes to Moanga, knock on though. So now it is going to be Tamatine tackled by Whitelock there and getting driven backwards by Sam Whitelock as well. Then we have also got, they are going to be using the back line, Laumape. He is trying to step around a little bit. Oh, that was almost stolen by the number 3, Alatoa there. Now it is going to be Geordie Barrett, fires it out. No one wanted it, unfortunately, for the Hurricanes. Now it's going to be Wes Houston under pressure. He's just gone underneath of Karefi, his own player there. And not only did he do that, but Karefi got straight back up and joined that ruck fair play to him. And then we have also got Jason Yang. I'm not going to watch because I'm a Blue supporter. I might come back at second half, says Jason Yang. No worries, mate. The Hurricanes are kicking it. Garden Bishop has gone high. He is using the sun to his advantage. Very strategic from him. Sarah Reese now with the kick forward. We have got Jackson in the chat. I reckon the Crusaders will win because they always do. Said Jackson. Yeah, they are a very strong team. Definitely at home, the Crusaders. Like they have an impressive home record. I believe, if I have a wee look, have won their last 11 of their 12 Super Rugby games, and the only defeat was by this Hurricanes side. And then before them, they had an impressive home winning record. And I can't quite remember how long that was going for. But yeah, at the moment, the Hurricanes are inside of their own 22. Walker Leawere takes it well. Now it is going to be Karefi off the back. Goes to Jackson Garden Bishop, who kicks it downfield, clearing the lines of the Hurricanes. It has gone into touch as well. Good kick from Jackson Garden Bishop there. And who do you guys think will be the player who scores the first try in this match? Do let me know. And which team do you think will score first? Could go either way this match. Whitelock takes that one. Now it's Drummond goes to Mo'unga. They are using their backs a little bit. That one. Or Blackadder, unfortunately, forward pass to the man. So now it is going to be a scrum feed to the Hurricanes once again. But Ethan Blackadder was looking good there. He did have a very good match against the Highlanders. Did make about 16 tackles, I believe it was. Dallas McLeod, forward out of the hands, they are saying. But yeah, he did have 16 tackles, the most out of any player for Super Rugby Aotearoa round 1. But then there's another man on the field that we should be talking about for round 1. That is Asafa Amua. 2 tries and also most defenders beaten with 6. The pack weights 15 kgs in the favour of the Crusaders there. Yeah, Crusaders always win. It ruins the competition, said Nathan. Who knows? Maybe the Hurricanes will be able to win this one. And then with that win, the overall table will be very close other than the Chiefs, but they have had one less game. And they are going to be having a scrum reset here. 8 minutes into this match at the moment. It could go either way, like I said. Asafa Amua, he could be a key for the Highlanders, for the Hurricanes in this one, depending on how well he can go. If he can score 2 tries, that would well and truly get the Hurricanes on the right path to possibly being able to pick up a win here at Orangtheory Stadium. Can they do it twice in a row? I'm not sure how many teams have been able to beat the Crusaders twice in a row. That would be a huge accomplishment for them. We will have to wait and see. That is for sure. There is the scrum reset once again. It's going to be the Hurricanes feed Tamatine. What are the Hurricanes going to be doing from here? That is the question. And it is going to be a penalty to the Hurricanes there. And Artie Savia takes it quickly. He is going to be running it hard. He has run hard at, I believe it was Tom Christie. Yes, it was, who did make the tackle there just inside of the half at the moment. Barrett does a little bit of a dummy sell. Oh, Tamatine almost did the splits there. Princep having a good run. It's well protected there. They are still just on halfway. Good flat run, but Goodhue rips it away in the breakdown, kicks it downfield as well. It looks like this game is going to be dominated by the kicking game. At this stage, it's gone a little bit too far from Goodhue. So I believe if he puts this down, it becomes a goal line dropout with the new rules. So now that means that this kick has to be kicked from the goal line dropout, such as kind of like rugby league rules. In that regard, is Jack Goodhue playing, says Jackson. He is indeed. He is playing in the number 13 jersey for this one. And then on his inside is Dallas McLeod. And we have also got Iron Back, says Henry. Welcome back, mate. And then we have got Jonah Nariki, who would be top try scorer now. Yes, he is indeed. I believe it is him, then Asafa Amua, and also someone else is on too as well. If I'm not wrong, but I can't quite remember who that is. But it did change in the last match. It's Shannon Frizzell, actually. The other man now, it is a backline for the Crusaders. Tom Christie fires it out to Lester Fainaanuku. Great tackle on him, though, by Geordie Barrett. They are inside of the 22 now. The Crusaders starting to get something going. Joe Moody running hard at the line. But he is tackled by, I believe it was the number 3 Lomax. Now it's going to be Mo'unga. Goes back to McLeod. No, it was Goodhue. Goes to Sever Reese. Little offload. Now they are trying to play the dangerous game, and because of it, Jackson Garden Bishop, he's got the sprint. Has he got the pace to get all the way to the line? I think he might be able to. No, his legs are going to stop working. Sever Reese stops them. And what a save that was from the Crusaders. Jackson Garden Bishop not able to find the pace that he needed. And tell you what, that was some great defense from the Crusaders in the end. It was almost a try to Jackson Garden Bishop, but Lester Fainaanuku and Sever Reese, the wingers linking up for the Crusaders. Jackson Garden Bishop, he just didn't have the legs, unfortunately, for him. They are checking the TMO, but I believe he hasn't got this one down. We have also got hi from Liam. Welcome to the live stream, mate. I know our new is that coach is so annoying because we have to sprint 10 laps at Karori Park, says Henry Samuel. So that is not good news for you. And then we have also got where's Dane Coles from Nathan. He was looking around, looking for the support runner there, Jackson Garner-Bishop. And from there, does he get this down or is he in touch? He is in touch 100%. And that is defense and a half from the Crusaders. And it's just showing that you're going to have to do a little bit more than run 50 metres. You've got to get that 55th minute or 55th metre, or else you're not going to be able to get over. Jackson Garner-Bishop, he will be absolutely spent after that. But Dane Coles, I believe he is thinking about retiring, if I'm not wrong, or possibly going overseas. I don't think he's playing for the Hurricanes too much this year anyway. So it is going to be a 5 metre line out for the Crusaders. That would have been something for the home crowd to get behind their side. And it just shows you that the Crusaders, they aren't going to give you any easy tries. You've got to run 50 metres and then they will still try and stop you. It was in the end an offload to Gucci. Tried to go the ball over the top to McLeod. It was almost going to be a try at the other end. And then from there, he does kind of stop running Jackson Garner-Bishop because he looks for the support run. And then from there, Sevu Reece and Lester Fainanuku, great cover defence from the Crusaders. But now it is an important throw for Cody Taylor here. And the score is still 3-0 after 11 minutes. Cody Taylor, it goes to Whitelock now. And now it is going to be Ethan Blackett has a bit of a run 10 metres out from their own line here. The Crusaders, Mitch Drummond is going to be firing this one back to, I believe. No, he has kicked it himself, Mitch Drummond. It is a good clearing kick to get the pressure out of that 22. And then we have also got I am the best Bear Pro player is 100 overall at 4:30 a.m. I hope Amur has the same game like round one at Sky Stadium. Tell you what, if he can score 2 runs in this or score 2 tries in this match, he will go a long way towards getting his side the win. Asaf Amur gets that one right. Blackwell Tamatina's done very well to claim that one. Now it's going to be Garner-Bishop. Laumape's got ball in and he's running hard. But he is tackled in the end by, I believe it was Goodhue, if I'm not wrong. Or it might be Dallas McLeod. He is kind of stuck under the ruck at the moment, and now there is an advantage because of it. Now it is going to be in the hands of Julian Savia. Knock on by Blackwell, but they are going back for the penalty now. Yeah, do let me know who you think is going to be scoring the first try of this match. And they have got another penalty here. The Hurricanes about probably only about 35 metres out. So are they going to be taking the 3 here? That is the big question. Scott Barrett has been warned for his players. Geordie Barrett looks like he is going to be kicking this one. 2 penalties against the Crusaders so far as well. And we'll have a look. We are sitting on 5 likes at the moment, so thank you all very much for that. I haven't quite set a like goal yet, but we will decide on that very soon. And then we have also got Cody in the chat has said, hi, welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. And then we have got Scott has said, you really love doing commentary. I do indeed. I love just watching these games, talking about them with you guys in the chat. And yeah, we just normally have a good time while doing it. Nathan Johnson has, but I can't even picture Dane Coles and retirement in the same sentence. Yeah, he doesn't seem like he would be giving it up for a long time, Dane Coles. He absolutely loves the game. It is more of those concussions and head knocks and whatnot that might lead to him thinking about a retirement or going to Japan. That seems to be the common occurrence. Geordie Barrett's got that one down the middle, and now the score in this match is 6-0 to the Hurricanes. But the Crusaders well and truly aren't out of this match yet. We have seen in the past with the Crusaders, they can come back from even 20-plus points. And then we have also got Jackson Esport. You should buy the rights to stream Super Rugby on YouTube. Said Jackson, I mean, that could be quite successful, and it probably would have to be because of the fact that I feel like that would be very expensive. Like, we're probably talking in the hundreds of thousands of dollars in that situation. But, you know, maybe one day we'll see what we can do. And then we have also got another penalty against the Crusaders there, not supporting the body weight. And then we have also got Henry Samuel. I miss our old manager because he got us to Division 1, which is the best division, and we started play at 8 years old. So yeah, that is a big shame about your manager, mate. And then we have also got Naz has said no one mentioned the bloody Chiefs. Yeah, unfortunately for them, not quite able to get that win over the Highlanders for the first game of round 2. We have also got Adli, it might be. Hopefully I've said that right. May I ask what is the time? We are sitting at about 13 minutes into this match at the moment. So there is still plenty of time for a few tries to be scored, that is for sure. And then we have also got Patrick Hughes has said, cheers, mate, listening from the US, Crusaders by 12. And I think that is probably the second person who has said the Crusaders are going to win. A lot of people hoping for the upset. for the Hurricanes. They were able to beat them 34-32. Was that one straight enough? Yes, it was. So now it is Tamatina, goes to Garden Bishop, goes to Laumape, runs hard, shunts off Tom Christie, I believe it was. And now it is going to be Tamatina with the little kick in behind. Peter Umaga Jensen trying to chase it hard. That one wasn't a great kick. And it was in the hands of Lester Whainā-Nuku, who has kicked it back downfield. He's found a lot of space back there as well. Lester Whainā-Nuku. And now it is going to be a Safa Amua. Is he going to have a kick? No. He has given it to Tamatina. Now it's back to Amua. Now they're trying to decide what to do from here, the Hurricanes. They are stuck inside of their own 22, but by the looks of it now, they are going to have a little bit of a reset. We have also got, thanks, mate. You pronounce it right. Okay, that is good news. Thank you for letting me know. And now they are still under a lot of pressure here. The Hurricanes 10 metres out, but now they are setting it up so that it can be Geordie Barrett who is going to be kicking this one downfield. No, it's Artie Savia around the side of the ruck. No one saw it coming either. Artie Savia is trying to link up with Tamatino. Sells the dummy Artie Savia. He's still going. He shuts off Goodhue. He kicked it. Artie Savia cross kick to Jesus, and the ball's not going to bounce nicely. Tell you what. That could have been try of the season right there. Artie Savia around the side of the ruck. He's got pace for days, Artie Savia. And from there, not only did he sell the W to Sevi Reese, he shunts off, steps off Goodhue, does a cross kick, and then he almost was able to find Wes Houston. If that ball sat up, that would have been a great try. They're going upstairs for something now, though. Back on the halfway. Foul play could be by 7. We are going to be waiting to see what is happening with that one. Potential foul play, though. The screen is so glitchy for me, says Cody as well. Hopefully it does come right for you, mate. And then we have also got, I remember the Chiefs being a powerhouse a few years ago. Not anymore, though, says Nathan. Yeah, hopefully they are going to be able to get a win at some stage. And then we have also got... in the chat, Ralph has said, to be honest, I'm from the South Island, but I want to see the Crusaders lose. Yeah, I feel like that's the kind of thing that a lot of players or a lot of people have been saying because of how dominant the Crusaders are, like throughout all of the Super Rugby competitions. Everyone kind of wants to see them lose, which sounds bad, but it will just make that it will be a lot closer. And then we have also got, when seeing what the Blues did to them when they got in the lead in the first half. I wish you could show the game, says Henry Samuel. Me too. It would be a lot better if I could have it as a little screen in the corner. If anyone's wondering why I keep doing that, there's a little bit here that keeps on trying to come down, and they are going to be checking foul play here. Who is it going to be on? They are saying that Goodhue tackles Karefi without the ball, they are saying. And then we have also got the dudes, the best rugby streamer. Thank you very much, Minez. I do appreciate that a lot. And then we have also got, hi bro, it's Ryan. Welcome to the live stream, Ryan. And then we have got Tupe. Hopefully I've said that right. Let me know if I am saying it wrong. And it's 6-0 and wasn't talking to Toy. They're discussing something. They are indeed. They are trying to work out if it is foul play against Goodhue. And we will have to wait and see. But yeah, I have got Kieran behind me because of the fact that we did hit that 50-like goal. Okay, they're going to restart with the line out because they feel there wasn't foul play there. And then we have also got, there's the Hurricanes we know, said Henry Samuel as well. Epic run from Artie. It was indeed. It was an incredibly impressive one. And if he had got that cross kick right as well, and it went into the hands of Wes Houston, like I said, try of the competition by far, probably would have stayed as try of the competition throughout the whole rest of it as well. Yes, it's Tupe, thanks. Okay, that is good news. And then we have also got, you need a haircut, bro, says Jackson. I do indeed. I haven't decided what I'm going to be doing with my hair yet, so I feel like that is my slight problem. That line out's gone slightly wrong, but Ethan Blackadder has cleaned that one up for the Crusaders. Little bit of nerves, perhaps. Moanga has cleared his lines, and it is a very good kick downfield out of the 22. Moanga looks like he was hit a little bit late there, was he? Or did he just put everything into that kick? We are waiting to see perhaps a little bit of a late shot on him. Oh, no. It was a Safa. No, it wasn't. Who is that? That was Walker Leawere, who did go charging and almost took him out a little bit there. But they are going to have the line out now on about the 40-metre line from the Crusaders line here. That one wasn't the best line out, and because of it now, the Crusaders have got this ball. It's going to be Tom Christie now going to Dallas McLeod in the centre. The number 12's finding a gap now, but he is dragged down by Laumape, who was almost able to rip the ball away as well. Now it's going to be Moanga. Does a step, a great low tackle on him by Karefi. I will read all of the chat as soon as I can. There's an advantage, and it's been given against Reed Princep, I believe. So now they are going to be possibly looking at kicking for the corner here. And then we have also got, are they playing in Orangtheory? They are indeed. They are in Christchurch for this one. They have also got a bit of a crowd, which is good news. And then we have also got, I have a feeling the Hurricanes are going to win, says Tupe. And at the moment, they are playing like a team who do want to win it. And they are saying that the players weren't supporting their own body weight. There have been a few handling errors from the Crusaders, few penalties conceded and turnovers conceded, 3 apiece for all 3 of those. So they will be wanting to improve that as we go through this match. We have also got, you should get a mullet, says Jackson. It has been mentioned a few times. I don't know whether I would suit a mullet, though. I mean, I've already got the mustache from the live streams like goals. So we'll have to wait and see about that. We played at 7:05 a.m. today, our first game this year. We won 58-0. I got 3 tries, 6 penalty goals, and 5 conversions. So altogether, we got 5 tries. That is very impressive at the moment. I will come back to that in a moment. The Crusaders are rolling forward here. Are they going to be able to get the first try of the match for the Crusaders? This is almost a guarantee at this stage. Cody Taylor at the back. They have managed to, it's collapsed. So because of it, there could be a chance of a yellow card here. But they are sitting a couple metres out now. It's going to be Richie Moya. Sells the big dummy Richie Moya. But Karefi once again makes the tackle on him. He is doing well in that situation, but they are going back now. And it is going to be a yellow card in this one. Who is it going to be against? Oh, okay. Artie Savia off the field with the yellow card there. And that is in the 18th and a half minute. They are saying maybe the penalty try could be in play there. And then I will also get through. It was so cold when we played today. So it would have been a bit frosty or a bit chilly at 7:05 a.m. That is for sure because of Wellington weather. And Ryan has got a YouTube button in the chat. This game is right now, or was it this last night, says Millie. It is right now. It was delayed from last night because of the fact that they decided to shift it to today. Due to wanting a crowd at the ground as well. So I feel like not too many people actually know that the game is happening now rather than last night, perhaps. And then we have also got Artie, the captain, got a yellow card, bro, says Tupe. He did indeed. And now the Crusaders are looking like they are going to be doing a scrum because, of course, they are going to have to commit one more man to that scrum. And by the looks of it, it is going to be Julian Savia. So now they have got them outnumbered in the back line, the Crusaders, so they might be able to get a try here. And then we have also got, okay, says Millie as well. And then we have got Henry, my normal place. I play as fly half, but I have had to play fullback. So you would have been thoroughly involved in that one if you were able to get those 3 tries. Can you send a link where I can watch just like you, said Phyllis Andy. I am actually watching on Sky Go. So that is through my Sky account. So there isn't actually a link for it. I'm not sure whether there are any online free like live streams of the game. I think it would just be possibly spam links. But I will try my best to keep you informed, and hopefully you will be able to find a way of watching the game. All the highlights after this match will be on the Super Rugby page or the All Blacks page. I believe they have them on as well. We have got Up Hurricanes, says Tane as well. And then Millie has got, I didn't know they were playing. I just saw you streaming, said Millie. Yeah, so I feel like not too many people actually know that the game is is on today. I think a lot of people maybe still thought it was on last night. So maybe a little bit of a quieter stream, but I will still be loving every minute. And they have got the scrum reset here. The Crusaders, they have got 8 more minutes with the Hurricanes only being with 14 men. And tell you what, they could possibly get 1 or 2 tries in that time as well. I want Julian Savia get a try, says Henry. He might have a decent opportunity in this match. The bus, he will be marked by Sever Reese, though. So that will be a very exciting matchup. Good game so far, says Ryan as well. It is indeed. And Tupe has, but he is, never mind, as well. Julian Savia, he is actually part of the scrum here. So it will be interesting to see if they go to the blind side or whether they decide to use their back line here. But either way, the Crusaders have got a very good chance of being able to score here. And it is going to be the scrum now. 21 minutes gone in this match. They are going wide here with Leicester Whainā-Nuku. The scrum is about to happen. No, it's not. They are going to be taking the quick tap. Are they here? No, they haven't. Are they going to go for another scrum here? The Crusaders, we will have to wait and see. It's going to be Mitch Drummond with ball in hand. Is he going to consider tapping this one? Oh, yes, they have tapped that one. Cody Taylor running hard, and he has scored the try for the Crusaders. Where is the scrum place? Detained. They were 5 metres out to the right-hand side, but the Crusaders have got that try. Crusaders got try, says Tupe. Just use Julian Savia, bowl the Crusaders players over. Yeah, they will have to try that very soon, the Hurricanes. But at this stage now, the Crusaders have got a very good chance of being back in the lead. Cody Taylor takes the quick tap 5 metres out, runs hard, and Jackson Garden Bishop and Tamatine weren't going to be able to stop him from there. And Cody Taylor now, he is in the situation of getting himself up there on the leading try scorers. He is playing extremely good rugby at the moment, Cody Taylor, the man who I have got in the thumbnail. It is a battle of him and Asafa Mua. And at the moment, I guess you could say that's 1 point to Cody Taylor. 5 points if you are looking at the scoreboard as well. Now it's going to be Richie Mo'unga now. And they have still got 14 men, the Hurricanes, for another 6 minutes. Artie Savia, the man who went to the bin. Richie Mo'unga has got that one down the middle. Cody Taylor was born in a town that I live 10 minutes from, says Nathan. So that is pretty cool. Now the Crusaders are leading this match 7 points to 6. And the Hurricanes, they're in the situation they took 2 3-pointers. They're going to need a lot more than that now to beat this Crusaders side. Normally when the Crusaders score once, you know another one's coming very soon. So they are going to have to be on the A game. But I will mention, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be doing all of the Super Rugby Aotearoa games on this channel. Garden Bishop kicking this one off. And it has gone into the hands of David Harveli with a massive boot there from David Harveli. And it is going to be just inside of the Crusaders half now. They are leading now, says Tupe. They are indeed. The Crusaders, I feel like this one, we are still going to have maybe around 5 tries in this match between the two sides from here. What's the time, says Tane? We are sitting at 23.5 minutes at this stage. 5 minutes left on Artie Savia's yellow card. Safa Moore with the line out throw. 5 meters inside of the Crusaders half here. Who are they going to be going to? They are going to the front to Karefi. Now it is Tamatine. Goes to Jackson Garden Bishop. Flat ball out to Umunga Jensen. Goes to Geordie Barrett now, who does a little kick in behind Julian Savia, chasing that one hard. That one has gone into touch just outside of the 22. They look like they were almost considering taking that one quickly. They're the Crusaders, but now it is going to be a line out just outside of the 22. They can't True Blue make it more darker at night. Not real like, even though they add mouthguard underneath short, slow socks, scoreboards, new kits, and player face. I assume that is for in Rugby Challenge with it not being so dark at nighttime perhaps. And now it is another backline movement for the Crusaders. Goodhue has been tackled there. No, he hasn't. He's back to his feet there. And now it is going to be Mitch Drummond fires it out to Lester Faina. Nuku trying to find the gap. Not quite able to though. And that is a tackle now. It is going to be Mitch Drummond. Fires it back to Cullen Grace, having a run hit hard by Karefi and Walker Learere. And they are still inside of their own half now. It's going to be Cody Taylor once again. And finds a gap. Cody Taylor. Is he going to get a second of the match? He has got pace. He fires it to Mitch Drummond. Inside ball to Richie Mo'unga. And that is another try for the Crusaders there. And all of a sudden, like I said, as soon as they get one, they get another, the Crusaders. And they still have 3 more minutes until it is going to be Artie Savia back on the field. The Crusaders have well and truly ramped it up in this last few moments of the game. Crusaders got 12 now. And you have put well as well. Surprise, surprise, says Nathan Johnson. Yeah, they are a strong unit of a team. These are just great offloads there. Mitch Drummond, inside ball to Richie Mo'unga, who actually fended Julian Savia. So that'll give him a little bit of confidence. They are checking to see if it is forward. Okay, it's a captain's referral. You're a Crusaders fan, says Jackson. I'm not actually a Crusaders fan, believe it or not. I live probably closest to them, but I am pretty impartial when it comes to who I do support because I just love watching New Zealand rugby. Can't wait to see you live stream the Lions tour, says Henry. It would be pretty awesome if it does still get to take place. They are checking the pass. Here, did it go forward? No, I think that is absolutely fine. It is going to be this next one. Oh, no, is that forward? Was it a forward pass? And we have also got far out, no, says Dane. Right, is this a forward pass from Mitch Drummond? Oh, it's close. It's close. It's very close. Any All Blacks contenders, said the Rugby Opinionaire. If that's for people who aren't already in the All Blacks, I mean, it's going to be a battle to see who gets to start for the All Blacks between Cody Taylor and Asafa Moore. At the moment, Cody Taylor looking like he is going to be the starter for the All Blacks. It's not clearly forward. It is the try awarded there for the Crusaders. So that is going to be a try to Richie Mo'unga in this one. So the try is given. So the score now is 12 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. And then we have also got, where was Taylor at that semi-19 World Cup versus England? That is a good question. Yeah, England had a very good game there, and we were able to knock the All Blacks out in the semi-final. I think a lot of All Blacks fans still aren't quite over that defeat. But hopefully 2023 World Cup, they will be able to go a little bit better. I'm struggling to speak today. I'm too excited about this match, but Richie Mo'unga converts that one. And now the score is 14 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. So it was just very well done from the Crusaders there. Cody Taylor looking like he's running at the pace of a back here, but then he's got the strength of a forward, and he is just becoming quite an issue for the Hurricanes defence at this stage. It is going to be in the hands of Cullen Grace, getting driven backwards a little bit by Blackwell. They are inside of the 22 at the moment, the Crusaders, and it looks like they are going to be firing this one back. No, Mitch Drummond has once again done the kick. Artie Savia still not on the field for 2 minutes. That one's not out. Well taken there from Geordie Barrett. And unfortunately for him, it is going to be the second movement. They did end up having a penalty against them. Hurricanes can come back, says Henry Samuel. Yes, was it a forward pass? Yes, it was a forward pass. Shame. I assume that is from Nathan Johnson. And then we have also got, now it is going to be the Crusaders kicking this one downfield a little bit more. Good kick there. So he does well to take that one, Geordie Barrett, but didn't quite get to the feet before he did do his next movement. So because of it, it was the penalty against them for having more than one dynamic movement is the call. Right, Crusaders on the 22. Artie Savia still not on the field. Last 3 penalties have gone against the the Hurricanes. So now we will have to wait and see if the Crusaders can strike once again. Cody Taylor with this line out throw has been having a great game so far, Cody Taylor. And it is a good throw to Whitelock. They are going to be going for the drive here by the looks of it, the Crusaders. They defended it extremely well against the Highlanders when they were trying to do the line-out drive. But the Crusaders look like they are going to be going to it more times than just the once that they were able to almost score the try earlier on in the match. Now it's going to be Drummond, goes to Michael Alala-Toa, who has a good run. He's still going, but that is now the tackle by Lomax. Drummond now fires it back to, I believe that is Joe Moody. Yes, it is. He has got the headband on for this match, Joe Moody. The fifth phase now, it is going to be Richie Mo'unga, goes out to Whainā Nuku, who wasn't quite able to find the offload to Christie, but now the Crusaders only 10 metres out now. And that one could be called an offside against Tamatina. Yes, it is. Unfortunately for him, just got the timing wrong a little bit. Mitch Drummond now firing it back. It is in the hands of Taylor once again, who is stepping all over the place throughout this match. Now it's going to be Drummond with the inside ball to Lester Whainā Nuku, who got set up a little bit there. Ran straight into Lomax. And now it is going to be, they've got another advantage, or they are still under advantage, should I say. And now it is going to be Whitelock hitting it up. Now it's going to be Drummond, who can't decide what way to go. Now he is going to the right. Scott Barrett having a good run. Offloads it to Cullen Grace. They are currently about 7 metres out here, the Crusaders. Now it's going to be Drummond. No, they have got another penalty. Drummond takes it quickly, goes himself. Wasn't able to get to the line, though. And now they are only a metre short here, the Crusaders. Can they get over the line? Great defence there from the Hurricanes, though. It is going to be Ethan Blackadder, who has passed it out to Scott Barrett. He's close, a metre short once again. Can the Crusaders break through? That is the big question. Ethan Blackadder now is going to have a go. And he has run into the wall of the Hurricanes defence, but they can't keep this up for too long. The Hurricanes eventually, the Crusaders may be able to break through. Now it is going to be another good run there. They are close, and now they've got the advantage once again. Who has got this ball now? They are still a metre short. This is great defence, but it is a try for Ethan Blackadder in the 29th. And Ethan Blackadder was able to score it. There was advantage after advantage there. And unfortunately for them, the Hurricanes, that is 3 tries since Artie Savia got sent to the bin. The score changed, said Nathan Johnson. It has indeed. The score is now 19 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. And they've already got the bonus point if they can win this match by 3 tries or more. And we have got Tane. Surely the Crusaders don't score, said Tane. Unfortunately, yeah, they were able to break through once again, the Crusaders. We have got Ryan has said try, and we have also got Hurricanes from Henry Samuel. And then I missed Prime Hurricanes. The Hurricanes would not win, said Henry Samuel as well. And then we have also got Welp, says Nathan. Yeah, at the moment, the Crusaders have turned this game up, and the Hurricanes are getting quite far behind. They are going to need 2 more converted tries. They are saying they have got Artie Savia back, but 3 tries scored by the Crusaders since he got sent off the field. It is a big game changer there. Richie Mo'unga converts it as well. So now the score is 21 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. And this half still has 10 minutes left. We have still got plenty of rugby on the cards for the rest of this one, which is pretty exciting news. But yeah, if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and also Yeah, we are going to be doing all of the Super Rugby Aotearoa games, so be sure to tune in for them. We are sitting at 13 likes at the moment. Can we get that number to 20 before the end of this first half? And we have got 2015 to 16 Hurricanes were the best team in Super Rugby. And that one is taken by Scott Barrett. Yeah, the Hurricanes, they will be wanting to somehow find a win here. But when you are this far behind early in the match against the Crusaders, you know they're going to turn it up in the last kind of 10 minutes. And it is another penalty to the Crusaders. And unfortunately, the Hurricanes, their discipline let them down a little bit in the game against the Blues. 2 yellow cards in that one. If I'm not wrong, I believe the yellow cards, I have got it written down somewhere here. Yellow card to Karefi and also a yellow card to James Blackwell. So already they have had a couple, or they have had 1 yellow card so far. And we have got, hi, mate, from Ardell. Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. The Crusaders starting this match extremely well, and they are sitting 21-6. The last 5 penalties have been against the Hurricanes, and you can't really get too many points on the board when you are constantly giving them away. Now it is going to be Richie Mo'unga. Now it's Ethan Blackadder running hard. He looks like he is going to be a real threat for the Crusaders throughout this season. Mitch Drummond did go to Goodhue, but then from there was a little knock on in the ruck. So now the Hurricanes are going to be able to have a chance just inside of the Crusaders half, I believe it is. It's right on that halfway line. But yeah, do let me know your updated score predictions for this match at the moment. 21 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. Do you guys think the Hurricanes can somehow pull it back? Or do you think the Crusaders will be able to run away with this one? At the moment, more possession, more territory for the Crusaders. And they have had about 4 or 5 times the amount of attack in the opposition 22 than the Hurricanes. Penalties conceded. The first 3 of the match, I believe, were against the Crusaders, but then from there, 5 against the Hurricanes. And missed tackles, it is sitting at 11, and they have had to make 55, the Hurricanes, so they have had to defend a lot, and we all know when you defend against this Crusaders side, you know, they'll just keep on attacking until they can break through and score. It is going to be a scrum now for the Hurricanes, though. They've got to make sure they don't make any mistakes here as well. If they can get 1 more try before the end of this first half, perhaps a penalty as well, they wouldn't be out of this match completely, but they are going to need some form of points in this match for the first half. Okay, the ref was talking to the props. It was Alalatai and also the number 1, James Armstrong, I believe it was, on that side. Or it might have been Lomax, actually, one of the props for the Hurricanes. At the moment, they are just showing the stats. And the Crusaders, from the first kind of 10 minutes, it looked like the Hurricanes were going to be able to dominate for the early stages. But that yellow card just completely changed the format of this match. The Crusaders, I don't think I have seen a team score 3 tries from a yellow card in a very long time. So that is what is getting them this massive lead at the moment. But it is only 15 points. They might be able to do it. We have got TJ31 in the chat as sets up, man. Welcome to the live stream, mate. We are watching the Crusaders versus Hurricanes. Penalty to the Hurricanes there. Is Geordie Barrett going to go from 15 metres there and try and kick this one down the middle? He's looking at it. Is he going to go for it here, Geordie Barrett? I think he might not actually be allowed to because it is a scrum penalty, so he is going to be kicking for touch here. But yeah, welcome to the live stream. Anyone who is new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 2,000 at the moment. Oh, that's brilliantly done from Lester Fainanuku. That kick isn't out, or is it? The flag is up. I don't think he was out there. Lester Fainanuku, I think he almost was able to keep that one in. So we will have to wait and see in terms of the replay. I thought it was incredibly done by Lester Fainanuku, but he was just in touch apparently. He does jump back into the field of play. Oh, interesting call there. Was he out? He was in the air when he did take that one. So I'm not sure what the rule in that regard is. And now they have got a 5-metre line out here. Are they going to be going short to Tamatine here? Or are they going to be going long? They have gone to Walker Leawere, who has offloaded it. But unfortunately for him, I believe it is now in the Crusaders' hands. That was not what the Hurricanes were wanting in that situation. Did all the hard work of getting 5 metres out. And then from there now, it is back in the hands of the Crusaders. Mitch Drummond rolling it backwards. Is he going to go to Mo'unga? No, he kicks it himself. Once again, Mitch Drummond. And he has got it just outside of the 22, I believe it is. Yes, it is. And then we have also got my prediction is 42-26 to the Crusaders. That would be a very exciting matchup if we do get to see that many points on the board, that is for sure. We have also got, if they bring back Bowden Barrett, Victor Vito, Corey, Jane, Martin Nonu, TJ Perenara, and Ian Milner-Scudder. They would be a strong team, the Hurricanes, although a lot of those players, they are possibly getting a little bit old and injuries could play a factor. So perhaps that would be a little bit of a problem. Now it's a Safa running hard, and he has been driven into touch by Leicester Whainarnuku, who did muscle up with him. And Safa not quite able to get the better of him that time. Leicester Whainarnuku looking like he is loving it as well. The physical battle that is going up against a Safa. Now it is going to be Cody Taylor with this line out throw. The Crusaders are about 30 metres out from their own line here. 4 minutes left in this first half, sitting at 36 minutes. And the bonus point at the moment is going to the Crusaders. That ball has been dropped by Cullen Grace there. And they are saying he was tackled in the air, though. So that is another penalty against the Hurricanes here. I know I just want the Canes to win against this Henry Samuel. They will. I think they'll pick up a few wins this year. They've just had not the best start. And I don't know, maybe they can make a massive comeback. I'm not sure in regards of what the biggest comeback against the Crusaders is, but they will be certainly wanting to get somewhere near it here. The Hurricanes, tackled in the air there, Cullen Grace by Reed Princep, I believe it was, which is what caused that. The Crusaders have got 3 minutes here. They are inside of the Hurricanes half. Are they going to be able to get a try here and possibly secure the win at halftime if they can get this one and convert it as well? They have gone very long. Great throw there. And it's Scott Barrett goes to Drummond. Moanga goes to McLeod. Leicester Whainarnuku running up the middle. Tackled in the end by Asafa who tried to hold him up. Drummond now goes to Cullen Grace, having a bit of a run. They are outside of the 22 at the moment. Canes type 5 are pretty average, says Johnny Blaze as well. Unfortunately for them, they haven't quite been able to get it going in this match. And they are up against a very strong team in the Crusaders. And you can't really make mistakes against them. And that is the big problem for the Hurricanes so far. And penalties against them as well have not been helping. That yellow card of Adi Savia led to 3 tries against them. Ethan Blackadder tackled there. Karefi trying to steal that one. Now it is Drummond. Once again goes to Havili. Goes to Cody Taylor, who's having a good run. Tackled by Adi Savia in the end. Still outside of the 22 now. It is going to be in the hands of Sever Reese, who almost ran over Cody Taylor. Offloads from his back. Or from his front, should I say. Tom Christie now getting driven sideways. They have just made it inside of the 22, but now they are going to be passing it back out. Now it's going to be Richie Moanga. Goes to Cody Taylor, I believe that was. No, it's Ethan Blackadder. He's going to pass that one. It's gone to Dallas McLeod. Are they going to be able to get there? Dallas McLeod is going to be just short of the line, a couple meters. If that, and now it's Mitch Drummond, fires it out to Scott Barrett. And he was able to score it. And that might be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Barrett able to score this one in the 38th minute, which means they've still got another chance to be able to score one more here, the Crusaders, if they want to. Ethan Blackadder, he has been looking good throughout this match. Dallas McLeod trying to find the gap. In the end, Blackwell and Barrett decided they'd try and hold him up. Could have been a little bit of a mistake there. And then from there, Scott Barrett goes for the corner and scores the try. Sorry for not uploading Rugby Challenge. No worries, mate. It is all right. And we have also got Clayton in the chat. My gosh, just tuned in. Hopefully this doesn't turn into a cricket score. Says Clayton, at the moment, the Crusaders are just ramping it up big time, and the Hurricanes don't have an answer for it. Saders, says Ardell as well. And then we have also got, I know someone pooping on their field, then sprayed Pampton. The Canes is the best, says Henry Samuel. And I'm going to make a Hurricanes and All Blacks one in one playlist, says Henry as well. Goes Crusaders, says Ryan. And we have also got they each in the Crusaders Super Rugby Aotearoa Champs 2021 in the trophy already. They are looking strong, the Crusaders, in this match. But that's the thing, the final could change up this whole competition because of the fact that I think at this stage, everyone's pretty much just okay with the fact that the Crusaders are going to be one of those two sides. But then whoever's in the final, if they play the better rugby on the day, they could be Super Rugby Aotearoa champions. So everyone at this stage, of course, they'd love to be first, but really, in a way, they are fighting for second place. Richie Moanga having that kick, and that one has not gone over, just away to the right, I believe it was. So now it is unconverted. The score is 26-6, and we are going to have one more minute of play before the end of this first half. This is looking like it would be a full-time score, and you would be pretty happy with the amount of tries that you have had in this match. And now the Hurricanes are going to have to score 2 to stop the Crusaders from getting that bonus point. Garden Bishop goes short. Are they going to be kicking this one out, the Crusaders, or are they going to be having one more go? Looks like Drummond is going to be firing it back to Richie Moanga. No, it's David Havili. And that one has gone into touch. So halftime is upon us. And then it is going to be the score of 26 to the Crusaders, 6 to the Hurricanes. And the Hurricanes, they are going to have to do something massive in the second half if they do want to win this one. We have got Bosti Bro has said we are getting absolutely smashed. Yeah, at the moment it isn't looking too good for the Hurricanes, but they will be trying to fight back. That yellow card of Aotearoa in the 18th minute or so. 3 tries came from them being down to 14 men, the Hurricanes, so they will certainly not be wanting to do any of that in the second half. That is for sure. Are you kidding? This Crusaders scored again, said Nathan Johnson. Might as well end the game now. I don't think the Crusaders will want this game to end. I think they will be wanting to try and make a real impact, make a statement against this Hurricane side. Say, you beat us last year at this ground, 34-32, but now this year we are going to give you a bit of a smashing at this stage, but we will have to wait and see. The Hurricanes, they are a good side. Their backline has got a lot of skill. They just haven't really been able to use them yet. And I'm just wondering how different this match could have gone for the Hurricanes if that run from Aotearoa ran 70 metres, selling dummy, stepping, cross kick to Wes Houston. If that one had somehow stayed in the field of play and Wes Houston had scored that try, different game could have been on the cards. But unfortunately, the cards did go against the Hurricanes. The yellow card, that is, for Aotearoa. And then we have got Bossy Bro has said, yeah, I hope the Crusaders lose, says Henry. He is a Hurricane supporter. The Hurricanes are going to have to be on their A game for the second half. That is for sure. Luca is not happy with the result at this stage, I don't think. How did you got more replays, says Henry Samuel. I assume that is on my Rugby Challenge video, and that is because of the fact that those highlights that I am showing are the highlights from when I played the competition a couple months ago, which I believe would have been before the newest update. So that is why there are more replays on that one. But yeah, I will go through the try scorers as well for you guys who are just tuning in. Thank you all very much for tuning in as well. I do appreciate it a lot. So the first try of the match did go to Cody Taylor, and that was off the yellow card of Aotearoa. They were able to take the quick tap. Cody Taylor decided to go himself, and he was able to score that one. Then the next try was Richie Moanga, an offload on the inside from Mitch Drummond after a break from, I believe it was Cody Taylor as well. So he has had a very impressive first half. Richie Moanga scores in the 25th, and then Ethan Blackadder able to score the try in the 29th. They all came from the yellow card. And Mullet Lad says, Ucha Cage. Hopefully I've said that right. It isn't quite a mullet. It is just getting a little bit long. And I think because of the fact that I have it kind of like back so I can see, it does look like, it does look like a bit of a mullet, but it looks like a mullet / combo, which I mean, I feel like that's pretty Kiwi, isn't it? How did you, and we have also got, we need TJ Perinahi because the Crusaders, all sorts of trouble in the last year's game. Yeah, that's the thing. A few of the players who had good games last season aren't actually at the Hurricanes. Dane Coles is nowhere to be seen either. And then that is why, they have got Asaf Amua though. If he is going to be able to score a try, that would put him back up into, I believe he would be second on the top try scorers, or first equal with Jonah Nariki, who scored a hat-trick against the Chiefs. Very impressive from him. And then we have also got in Rugby Challenge 4, and then we have got Luca doesn't like the Hurricanes go to the Crusaders. I think the Hurricanes are going to win 100-6, says Luca. I mean, it's a possibility. Or did I say the Hurricanes or the Crusaders? I think I may have said the Hurricanes accidentally, but you did say the Crusaders. I think they could put 50 points on in this match, not in the second half, but 50 points in general. And that would be very difficult for the Hurricanes. But if the Hurricanes can get their defense right, score a couple early tries in the second half, they aren't out of this. Well, they're close to out of this match, but 3 converted tries will put them 1 point in the lead. So hopefully we do get to see a bit of that in the second half. We have got, what is the Mitre 10? It is the New Zealand kind of domestic competition. So there are, I believe it's 12 teams from around New Zealand. And a lot of these players in these teams also play, because it's kind of like provincial rugby. So there's the likes of, for these two sides, you'd say Crusaders, a lot of their players play for Canterbury. And then for the Hurricanes, a lot of their players play for Wellington. But it's kind of like just the New Zealand sides that kind of make up the Super Rugby teams. So there are about 12 sides. They have kind of 2 divisions. And between those 2 divisions, they have 2 different champions each year. I think the Crusaders, that was that one. We have got a hat from Uchi Cage, probably referring to the fact that I probably should have one on, because my hair is a little bit rough, that is for sure. And then we have also got, if Bowden Barrett come back to the Hurricanes, then they will be able to win. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he will be looking at the Hurricanes as a possibility at the moment. Maybe go back to the Hurricanes to see his brother Geordie, although someone was talking, I believe it was in a the match between or I believe it's called the Black Clash between the New Zealand cricket side, kind of made up of the older players, and a rugby team. And in that match, Geordie Barrett, they asked him the question, would you come to the Crusaders? And if he did, for one, I don't even know if he would get to start because Will Jordan, he is on the bench for this one, but he would be a pretty strong fullback. So Geordie Barrett, if they had him at the Crusaders as well, it would be absolutely stacked. That is for sure. My Chiefs might get a W against the Hurricanes, who are looking average, says Johnny Blaze. And when do they play? That is a big question. I've got a book that I've written all of the fixtures down in, so we'll have a quick look in that. So this week it is the Chiefs versus the Highlanders. We saw that match. Chiefs were able to win, the Highlanders were able to win that one. And then it is the Crusaders versus the Hurricanes at the moment. And then next week it is going to be the Crusaders versus the Chiefs. So that could be an interesting one. And the Blues versus the Highlanders is the other match. So hopefully that one will be able to have a crowd because it is going to be played in Auckland as well. But yeah, the first try, they are showing the tries now. The yellow card against Artie Savia there. And then from there, the Crusaders, they just turned it up. From there, they were able to score with Cody Taylor, Richie Mo'unga, and Ethan Blackadder, all while Artie Savia was off the field. And then we have got 20th of March. There's Henry Samuel as well. And then Nathan Johnson has said, if Geordie Barrett went to the Crusaders, I quit watching Super Rugby. Yeah, I feel like that would be a little bit too stacked if they did have him. Because as it is, they have got a lot of strong backs, the Crusaders. Like they are playing a decent side, but they still have a lot of good players who aren't actually in this lineup. The likes of, I believe, Rennie Ranger is still an option for injury cover. They haven't got George Bridge at the moment because of the injury of George Bridge. So, yeah, Crusaders going to be a dangerous side throughout this competition, that is for sure. Henry Samuel has put same. Clutch X Gene has put you look and sound beautiful. Thank you very much, mate. Do appreciate that a lot. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. If you want to help us out, please do. We are going to be doing every single one of the Super Rugby Aotearoa games. So be sure to check those out. And nonetheless, yeah, interesting first half. Favorite YouTuber, said Clutch X Gene as well. So thank you very much for that. But yeah, Crusaders 26 to the 6 of the Hurricanes. Richie Mo'unga getting 3 from 4 at the moment. The Hurricanes taking 2 early penalties. They did get 2 threes in a row. They were leading this match 6-0. Crusaders just too strong in the second part of that first half. WTF what? Clutch Gen says Henry Samuel as well. But do let me know your score predictions in the comments. Anyone tuning in now, do let me know what you think the end score is going to be. Are the Crusaders going to be able to extend this lead, or are the Hurricanes going to be able to fight back and possibly steal a big win against this top side of the Crusaders? Although they are currently sitting in third, but after this match, with the result going the way it is at the moment, they could be sitting in first. Anyone wondering what this giant inflatable behind me is? It is a giant inflatable All Black. His name is Kieran. He was joining us for a lot of the Tri Nations live streams, and we did hit 50 likes, so that is why he is back for this live stream. Yeah, he takes a bit to pump up, I'll be honest. Took about 5 minutes trying to fill him up with air so that he was ready to go for this one. Nonetheless, we are sitting on 21 likes at the moment. I haven't decided what the like goal is going to be for this live stream, but I guess we will start with 30. Can we get to 30 before the start of the second half? That might be a little bit tough, maybe 25 by the end or by the start of the second half, actually, because of the fact it's probably only a couple minutes away. So if you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. And we have also got, I'll keep watching, but play Rugby Challenge 4, says Henry Samuel. And we have got Nathan Johnson has said Hurricanes win this, and I give you $10. Hey, what? I am hoping the Hurricanes can get a little bit closer than they are at the moment. Then in that case, we did have one of the other Kiwi lads said that if the Highlanders were able to beat the Chiefs when the Chiefs were winning by a few points, he would donate 10. And then the Highlanders kind of just turned that game on another level. Jonah Nareki kind of ruined it for him, so he ended up donating $10. And we have also got, I'm at the game now, said Izzy Queensland. Hope you are enjoying yourself, mate. Do you know how many are at the ground at the moment? Have they said? Do let me know if you do know. And we have got run on the field. Izzy, do a streak for the boys. Said Johnny Blaze as well. Win this, and I will give them 1,000, said Henry Samuel as well. But yeah, the live streams so far for Super Rugby Aotearoa have been doing pretty well. So I do thank you all very much for that. I do appreciate you tuning in every single game, putting up with me for a couple of hours, or probably around 4 or 5 hours each weekend. I do appreciate it a lot. We have got half from Izzy Queensland as well. Missing Super Rugby. As a Bok fan, this is really tough, only being able to watch provincial, local rugby. Yeah, of course, they have got that little competition in South Africa going at the moment. A couple big games coming up. I believe it is going to be Sharks versus Stormers very soon in round 4, I think it was, or something like that. And also the Bulls versus a couple teams. So you get to see some of the Super Rugby ones, but yeah, it's just not quite the same. So hopefully the British and Irish Lions tour can go ahead and we get to see some good matches between them and the South African sides. Have a boxing match with your doll, says Johnny Blaze. See, the weird thing is we actually have, there's an old skit that we did involving Kieran and massive boxing gloves. And yeah, this guy's won a year supply of donuts, so good on him. He was able to get that kick there. But yeah, we've got an old video of us boxing Kieran. So I don't think I'll be uploading that video. It was on the channel for a while, but it is on private now because it is rather embarrassing. Really hope the Canes win, says Clutch X-Gene as well. And then we have got correct, not the same without being able to play against Aussie and the All Blacks, says Clayton as well. Yeah, hopefully we do get to see a few more international games. Six Nations games, they have been pretty decent overall, although some of the results you would say haven't really been going the way that a lot of people thought they were going to be. And of course, a few delays in that competition as well. Clayton backs, I can't wait to watch the Safa teams dominate in the North, says Johnny Blaze as well. That is referring to, I believe, the Pro 16, is it? It is going to be, I believe. And we have also got Please Make Rugby Challenge 4 on the 18th of March for my birthday day and sing happy birthday and celebrate my birthday on the Kiwi Lad podcast, says Henry Samuel. That's the thing. We haven't actually filmed a podcast in a couple months, I don't think. And I'm not actually sure whether the Kiwi Lads podcast will be going ahead for much longer. There's a little bit of a situation that we're hoping we will be able to work out. But yeah, at this stage, Kiwi Lad podcast is on hold. Bok to smash the Lions to smithereens, says Johnny Blaze as well. This match is very close to getting back underway now between these two sides. We are sitting on that 21 likes. We will have to try and get all the way up to, I'd say 30 would be a good goal for a start. See what we can do. And Clayton has said will be fun seeing the box play there. But I can't see how it's going to be good for us. Time will tell, said Clayton as well. So a couple changes. Okay. So Jackson Garden Bishop is off the field. And I believe it will be, that's an interesting one. Who are they going to be playing at 10 for this half? The Hurricanes. Unfortunately, my game has just frozen, so I won't be able to tell you quite yet, but hopefully we will be able to get that back as soon as I can. Kickoff was just happening. The Hurricanes, we're going to be kicking off to the Crusaders for the second half. So they said a couple changes have been made, and it is going to be Luke Campbell on the field now for Tamatine, and I believe Billy Proctor is going to be in that number 10 jersey, I believe. So we will have to wait and see who is going to be playing 10 for this one. It is the Crusaders with ball in hand. Once again, there's a little fly or a little bug that is trying to annoy me. David Arveli kicks that one downfield. He didn't even like he tried to kick that one, David Arveli, and he still got plenty on it. And then it is a little kick. It's a knock on against the Hurricanes there. Now it is going to be Drummond goes to Richie Moyang, kicks it in behind. That is going to be advantage over Richie Moyang with a great kick downfield. Are they going to be able to get this one before it goes into the in goal? It is going to be Luke Campbell now kicking this one downfield. Has cleared it very well from him. But it hasn't gone out. Now it's going to be David Arveli running hard. And now it is out to Dallas McLeod, very close to the touchline. And that one could almost be the Hurricanes ball. Not quite, though. Joe Moody now trying to find the gap, runs hard. It was James Armstrong, I believe, and it's a penalty to the Hurricanes now. Or Fraser Armstrong, sorry. I keep on calling him James. And we have got predict 32-20 to the Crusaders. So you are saying that there will be a little bit of a fight back from this Hurricane side. And then we have also got, can you do it with George Here's Funny, says Henry Samuel. We will try our best. Unfortunately, with George, he has been working quite a bit lately. So that is why we haven't really had too many chances to film over the last few weeks. But hopefully it will increase in the future. We have also got Johnny Blazer said when the Safa clubs join the top 14, will the premiership-based Bok players join the South Africa clubs again? That is a good question. And we will have to wait and see. Maybe the Sale Sharks, I'm not sure what they will do without their South African players, though they have got quite a few of them, I believe. Cabbage Patch has, but there's been a lot of games of two halves recently. Hopefully this is one of them for my Canes. So yeah, that is a good point. The Chiefs looked like they were going to win against the Highlanders. That match changed. Then it's just one of those games Oh, great take from Sever Reese there. And he managed to get the offload. David Avili goes to Leicester. Whainānuku now. It was running straight at Umaga Jensen. He's still going, Whainānuku. They can't tackle him at the moment. He's still going. And he just broke about 5 tackles there. Leicester Whainānuku. Joe Moody runs out of Safamua. And it was a knock on there. So now it is going to be possibly, I believe it is going to be a scrum to the Hurricanes. But yeah, I feel like the Hurricanes, they won't be out of this one quite yet. I think they are going to try and fight back a little bit, but the Crusaders, I think, are going to be able to get 1 or 2 more tries in this half. I'm doing what you do on Rugby Challenge for dream matches. What team should I do, says Henry Samuel. That is up to you, mate. There are a lot of teams in that game, so yeah, just choose a couple sides that you do want to see play each other and then go for it. And then we have got Adi Savia's troops simply can't match the mighty Crusaders, says Johnny Blaze, and Clayton has put, not sure, Johnny, I don't see European clubs letting Bok players out of their contracts, though. That is a very good point. Asafa Moa looks like he has got a very sore shoulder at the moment. He did end up with a Joe Moody running full pace at him, and it looks like it doesn't look like it will be a very good one for him. So that means that it might be Riccatelli who is going to be coming on the field if his shoulder is not all right in this situation. Riccatelli looks rather ready. Sale Sharks, a.k.a. the Durban Sharks, is Johnny Place as well. But they have got a very good bench for the Hurricanes. They've got a few good players on there. Liam Mitchell, Dylan Flanders. So Lisi Rayasi could be an interesting one against this Crusaders side. You pick. We get to pick now. It's your turn to pick, said Henry Samuel. I guess you could go. Which teams do you have licensed? That's the big thing. You want to make sure you have got them. Maybe you could go something like the Hurricanes, since they are your team. Maybe you have the Hurricanes play off against who's a good team from the English Premiership. Maybe the Exeter Chiefs. You could give them a go. See how that one goes. Asafa Mua has got his shoulder in the sling a little bit. So that means Asafa Mua is going to be off the field. And that is a big shame for the Hurricanes there. So now it is going to be Riccatelli. They are saying that Dane Coles isn't too far away, but it is Ricky Riccatelli who is on the bench. Will Jordan is still on the bench as well for the Crusaders, so that is good news for them. He is going to be an impact player in that last kind of 20 minutes if they choose to play him. And we have got hope Asafa is okay. He needs to cement his place in the ABs this year. And that's a big thing. He was looking like one of the most dangerous players for them in the match against the Blues. And to lose him as well, like, it's just not going to be too good for them. And then we have got Henry Samuel, but okay as well. They have got another penalty against them here. The Hurricanes penalised out of the game almost ever since after about the first 10 minutes. Now it's going to be Mitch Drummond. They are going for another scrum. The possession 61% to the Crusaders. And unfortunately for them, it's just not happening for them. And then we have got, so who's playing first? 5-8 for the Hurricanes, said Tiger Hall. So at the moment, the 2 players that they brought off the field were Jackson Garner, Basham Tamatine, and they were replaced by Campbell and Proctor. So I'm not actually sure who is going to be in that number 10 jersey, because of the fact that Billy Proctor I wouldn't normally associate with being number 10, but maybe they are going to move it around a little bit, put him... Who would you put at fullback? I was going to say maybe put Geordie at 10, but then that still kind of leaves the gap. So it is an interesting one, and it will be interesting to see how they are set up. But it is a little bit hard to tell with the scrum defence because of the fact that they might be a little bit muddled. That is another penalty, and there's a little bit of rain in the air as well at Orangtheory Stadium, I'm seeing. There was a little bit of rain earlier on for us here. Bit of thunder as well, so hopefully that doesn't make its way up to Christchurch for this match. And we have got, I'm doing it. Have you seen my videos yet? Said Henry Samuel. I have seen a few of the older ones, Henry. And then we have got Johnny Blaze has put need Amua as he is the next cab of the rank. Taylor is getting on now, said Johnny Blaze, although he has had a pretty good first half, Cody Taylor, in this match. And then Dane Coles' grandpa H2, and the rest of the Kiwi hookers are a tad average. So yeah, at the moment it looks like it is going to be hopefully Asafa Moa and Cody Taylor as the All Blacks hookers. And then who would you have as your third choice if Dane Coles isn't available? Now it is going to go to Richie Mo'unga, who kicks it downfield. He's going to be kicking it for the corner. Did that go out? It is in touch from Richie Mo'unga. The camera is soaked with rain at the moment. Richie Mo'unga put that one out about probably less than a metre from the line here. Was a great kick from him. He probably got a little bit nervous at that point when it was coming back a little bit. This one ends up going out. Great kick from Richie Moanga there. Taylor's getting playing like a beast, though, says Clutch Gen. Yeah, he had a very good first half. Was able to score the try as well. And it is going to be Numia who is coming on the field for Fraser Armstrong now. So that is another change for the Hurricanes. And then we have also got, yo, what's up from Cameron Milner? Welcome to the live stream, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. At the moment, the Crusaders are sitting on 26 points. I'll tell you what, that's another try to Cody Taylor. The line-out throw, it wasn't good for the Hurricanes there. And Cody Taylor scores another one. And he does get it very nicely. Cody Taylor now trying to put himself up there for the top try scorers. His opposite number, Safamu, has gone off the field. And now he is in the situation of scoring that one in the 46th minute. That one was still 34 minutes left in this match. And then we have got, I normally do hard difficulty, but I'm going to do pro difficulty, says Henry. So good luck for you there, mate. Right when I said that, says Clutch Gen. Yeah, he did very well there. Hurricanes just give up, guys. Hop on a bus and go home. And their next game, I believe they have got a bye next week, if I'm not wrong, for the Hurricanes. So they will have 1 week to try and regain their composure and try and work out a strategy to be able to take on, I believe, if I'm not wrong, they are going to be taking on, I've got it here in front of me, their next game is going to be up against the Chiefs. So that could be a very interesting one. Moanga converts. Now the score is 33-6. The crowd are getting drenched at the moment at Orangtheory Stadium, but the Crusaders fans, they will not be minding it one bit because now they are leading this match by a lot. Will Jordan warming up. And with this win for the Crusaders, at this stage, I think this game is almost over for the Hurricanes. With this win, the Crusaders will move right back up into that first place position where they were for a lot of last year's Super Rugby Aotearoa. Taken well by Cullen Grace there, just outside of the 22. Now it's going to be Bryn Hall on the field. Goes to Whitelock, who has a good run. Artie Savia over that ball, though, and I think he was able to win the penalty, was he? Yes, he was. He has done very well there. They're lying all over the ball at the moment, the Crusaders, because Whitelock is looking like he is. Oh, no, he is all right, I think. Or is he? Yes, he is. He was just sitting on the ground. Sam Whitelock had a little bit of a chat to one of the other players. Time says Tane. We are sitting at 47 minutes gone in this match at the moment. And we have got Hurricanes just give up, guys. Okay, I already read that one, so we are all right in that regard. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that like button. We are sitting on 25 at the moment. The goal was to hit 30. So let's see if we can do that. Oh, okay. 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 Potential foul play. They have used the captain referral. They think that there was foul play against Sam Whitelock. So it is a shoulder at Sam Whitelock. They are checking if it was foul play. Captain's referral. We are going to get to see a little bit of a TMO situation going on here. Was it a shoulder? Oh, no. If it's Artie Savia. Oh, if it's Artie Savia, which it is, was that? It was contact almost to the head. Did he wrap the arm there, Artie Savia? Was it a little bit high? If it's a little bit high, he could be looking like heading off the field. But we will have to wait and see. They are saying that it slightly slipped up. So Artie Savia. Okay. They are saying there isn't any dangerous foul play. Tell you what, if that was a red card to Artie Savia, that would be huge against. They are looking at it. They are asking the question, is that red card material? Is Artie Savia going to be off the field? I feel like there is a little bit of contact to the head, but I don't know whether it was completely sinister. So, okay, they are saying no dangerous foul play. There's a fly in here. Why are there always flies in here when I do my live streams? I swear, like I spend a lot of time in this room and there are none. And then as soon as I do a live stream, they just love the lights. So they all decide, you know what, we'll come out for a bit of a party. But it is going to be going the way of, okay, so no one has any captain's referrals left at this stage because that one was unsuccessful. Now the Hurricanes, are they going to be able to score a try here? They won't quite get them back into the match, but they have to try here. They are going to try their best to be able to get into a position where maybe they take away that bonus point from the Crusaders. But then saying that Will Jordan is still on the bench for them. That was that fly again. Then they have also got Fergus Burke. They have gone short to Artie Savia. Are they going to be able to drive here? The Hurricanes, the defence from the Crusaders in the maul was extremely strong against the Highlanders. They're driving them backwards here. They're going to be in a use-it situation. Now it is Luke Campbell. Goes to, I believe, That was Laumapa. Yes, it was. Now it is going to be Campbell going to Artie Savia. Are they going to be able to drive over here, the Hurricanes? It is going to be Luke Campbell. Goes to Blackwell, who has a bit of a run. And now it is going to be Luke Campbell once again. Fires it back to Geordie Barrett, trying to find the gap. He wasn't quite able to find one. Runs straight at Grace and Aotearoa. And now it is going to be Campbell. Goes to Princep. They are 10 metres out at the moment, the Hurricanes. They need to get some points on the board very soon if they want a chance. That's a great run from Isaiah Walker-Leawere there. Campbell is going to Fidel. No, it was Lomax. Now it is going to be Geordie Barrett getting close to the line. But he has dropped that ball by the looks of it. I think there was... yes, a small knock on, and because of it now, it is against Geordie Barrett. The Hurricanes, they were trying their best to get through, but just not quite able to in that situation. Can you also let us watch, please? Move your cam to the screen. Unfortunately, if I do that, then the live stream ends up getting taken straight down, and then the channel would get a copyright strike, which would mean I wouldn't be able to live stream for 3 months. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm not actually able to, unless I want to get striked, which I really wouldn't be too keen on doing, sorry. So I'll try my best to keep you informed, and hopefully you will be able to find somewhere that you can watch it. Depending on what country you're in, you've got the options of, you've got Sky in New Zealand, you've got overseas, I believe ESPN, or I'm not actually sure if ESPN have it. I think Rugby Pass do though, and that is in about 100 countries. So there are plenty of options there if you want to find one. That fly is literally trying to take the piss at the moment. And we have got 7-7, says Henry Samuel, 12-7 Hurricanes. Johnny, that's what the Highlanders said. Said Nathan Johnson as well. What is going on with these flies? I feel like that's going to become a regular occurrence on these live streams. For some reason, like, I think, I don't know where they come from. There's always one that just seems to hang around. And I never quite find them. And we have got the Cabbage Patch. As said, as a Canes fan, this is painful. You take away the high-profile backs like Barrett, Perenara, Lamb, and suddenly they might be the lowest team in the comp. Says Cabbage Patch, at the moment, just not quite going the way of the Hurricanes. They are going to have to rebuild a little bit. They have got a week off, and then they are versing the Chiefs. So that could be interesting. The Chiefs have to play this Crusaders side next. So it will be tough for them as well. And we have got, we will be better than the Chiefs, though, says Nathan Johnson. Chiefs are bad. So I guess in that regard, then the Hurricanes are just bad by that theory, is it? Or I'm not too sure. Or is that going to be a penalty? No, it's not. Bryn Hall fires it back to David Arveli, who gives it a big old boot downfield. He's got a huge boot on him, David Arveli. Proctor, is he going to take it quickly? No, he didn't. Or he is running up to where it was. Is he going to take it quickly? He's still considering it, Billy Proctor, but not quite able to. 14-7, says Henry Samuel as well. I hope, says Nathan as well. Champs on go, said Ardell at the moment. Will Jordan is coming on the field. There is a big applause around this ground at the moment. Will Jordan, first for the tries in Super Rugby Aotearoa, first in running meters, first in defender speed, and first in line breaks. And there was another one as well. The fact that you have to read all those accolades out and you still can't quite fit them all in when they are showing it, it is extremely impressive. And it will be interesting to see what he can do from here. Now it is going to be Artie Savia on the halfway line. Goes to Princep, who's running hard. Here's that a busy game so far. Joe Moody off the field for George Bauer now. Julian Savia finally getting a run. Hasn't had too many of them so far throughout this match. And David Arveli was the man who was being replaced by Will Jordan. Blackwell tackled there by Aotearoa. Now it is going to be Campbell. Oh, it's been dropped there by, unfortunately, Tyrell Lomax, not able to hang on to that one. And that is unfortunately not what they want in this situation. Chiefs are shocking, says Johnny Blaze as well. And then we have got Will Jordan, says clutch. And then 14-12, says Henry Samuel. Chiefs didn't even win a single game last year, says Nathan Johnson. Yeah, although they did look close to beating the Highlanders at one stage. And then I read Johnny Blaze's chat. They did look close to beating the Highlanders, but just not quite able to. And then we have got flies tend to fly out of my underwear when I drop my pants, says Johnny Blaze. And then what team's next, says Henry Samuel. I assume that is for your dream matches. I guess you could go along the lines of maybe Crusaders Saracens or something like that, perhaps. But yeah, they are showing Norm Berryman scoring a few tries for the Crusaders. That is a bit of a throwback. Little chip in behind was what scored him the try. Are the Crusaders going to be able to score any more tries in this one? That is the big question. Is that right, Johnny? Perhaps have a shower, says Nathan as well. They've got the scrum on halfway here. The Crusaders, I think they'll be wanting to try and hit that 50 points. They will feel that they will be able to, and they are starting to drive a little bit. It's a penalty to the Hurricanes, though, now. And Cullen Grace isn't giving that ball up by the looks of it. So they aren't going to be able to take that one quickly. Cody Taylor is having a bit of a laugh about that one. Illegal wheeling is the call. And they are saying you don't see that very often for a number 2. And, they are saying that it would normally be a Crusaders penalty. If you are in New Zealand, you can watch it on TV on Channel 51 for free, says Millie. So that is pretty awesome. Captain's referral unsuccessful, says Ryan. Yes, both sides don't have any captain's referrals left at the moment. And then we have got, I might have to put on my boots and join the Chiefs this year. My position will be after game drinks consumer, says Johnny Blaze. I'm sure you would be pretty good at that, Johnny, as well. And then we have also got, like what you did in the financial takeover, says Henry Samuel. If you want to, you could do that similar match. And then we have also got maybe 60 points, says Ardell. Chiefs will have to beat, Chiefs will beat the Hurricanes by 20, says Tiger Hall as well. That's going to be an interesting matchup. It is going to be a clash of the bottom of the table sides. So it will be interesting to see who is going to be at the bottom of the table. Artie Savia off the back now, having a run. Can he get to the line there? No, he is just short there. They are about less than a metre here. It's a game of inches at the moment. Geordie Barrett, quick hands to Laumapa, getting driven backwards, offloads to Prinsep, who is tackled. And by the looks of it, Tom Christie was looking like he was trying to get it. They have got the penalty advantage now. Can the Hurricanes break through this defence? It's gone straight into the hands of Dallas McLeod from the offload. Oh, and someone in the black background. Unfortunately, Blackadder, they aren't going to be able to take this one quickly because Ethan Blackadder is not looking great at the moment. The big injury of Ethan Blackadder. He's had a good game so far. That's a bold call. Tiger said clutch as well. There's a fly taking the piss, says Henry Samuel. Chat after the Crusaders game. I am playing what team's next? That is a good question. We will have to wait and see. And then we have got Lord of the Flies, says Johnny Blaze. Did Nariki put Sam Cane in a wheelchair with that hit last night? JK says Nathan Johnson. Tell you what, he was just on another level in that last match. Where is Blackadder? That's not good. He gets Goodhue's elbow there, and Goodhue kind of knew it as soon as it happened, and he was a little bit rocky there. Ethan Blackadder, it is a huge shame because of the fact he's had such a good game. He's had carry meters. He's had 8, and he's made 4 tackles. I thought he actually had a few more than that, but he did score the try as well. But now it is a head knock, and that is very unfortunate for him. So he is going to be coming off the field now. The AB's captains, it's made him marshmallow, said Johnny Blaze. And you built his house, Johnny. So that is pretty awesome. Make a flame thrower and like those little, those on fire. A flyer, I guess, is a pun, but fire, said Johnny Blaze. And Nathan Johnson said, where do you live? I'll come to your house next week. I'll bring some beers and we will watch some footy, said Nathan Johnson. The way I describe it is halfway in between the Highlanders and the Crusaders. Be interesting. What games are next week? When did I draw on myself? I've just looked at my hand and I didn't realize I had done that. And I've got about 10 pen lines down my hand at the moment. They are going to be going for the corner here. So with that injury of, I believe it was Ethan Blackadder, Sione Havili is going to be making his way onto the field now. Riccatelli now goes to Blackwell, 5 metres out now. Can they get going here, the Hurricanes? They are trying to move forward. They're starting to get a little bit of momentum now. Riccatelli's got the ball on the back. Are they going to be able to get somewhere here? They are still trying for it, the Hurricanes, and they are getting very close. Riccatelli still at the back with the ball in hand. He is going to break off the back, Riccatelli, and he has got the try, I believe. That's a try. Yes, it is. And Riccatelli scores it in the 55th. This game might not be over yet. It's close, but it's not over yet. Riccatelli has scored the try in the 55th here. And it is a try that the Hurricanes need. The first try of the match for them. And if they get one more, that cancels out the bonus point of the... No, actually, they need another 2 if they want to cancel the bonus point of the Crusaders. So they are going to have to work hard, but that is the first one that they are going to be needing. And we have also got Hurricanes need 9 and 10, said Tiger Hall. And I assume, at the moment, that is kind of probably their weakest positions on the field. So it will be interesting to see if they decide to switch it up a little bit. Maybe Geordie Barrett tries a game at 10, although he hasn't really played a lot of 10 in the past. Who are they going to be able to put at 10 is the big question. Or number 9, they have got Tamatine and Luke Campbell. Tamatine, he had a decent game last week against the Blues. A little bit quieter in this one. But Luke Campbell so far has looked decent as well. 5-0 to the Crusaders. Barrett, unfortunately, not able to convert that one. Ardell has put NZ Rugby Rocks, says Ardell. Yeah, it is pretty awesome. That is for sure. We get to see a lot of tries scored, a lot of hard-hitting, fast-paced rugby, and I love every second of it. I am glad that you guys are here as well. Are you from Timaru or Oamaru? Somewhere near their clutch is where I am. We are sitting on 25 likes as well. Are we going to be able to get that to 30 by the end of this live stream? That is the big question. I hope there aren't too many injuries this season. Yeah, I hope so too, because of the fact that the likes of Asafa Mua, if he is out for a few games, that's going to be a huge hit for the Hurricanes. And then the likes of, we've seen what it did to the back line of the Highlanders when they did lose, I believe it was Fatuli Paya. He was looking like he was going to be a dangerous man. That was a great take from Karefi there. Won it in the air against, I believe that would have been Fergus Burke. A few more subs have been made here. Now it is going to be Luke Campbell, goes to Lomax. He has hung on to that one there. And now it is going to be Campbell once again, goes to Barrett, fires it back to Umanga. Jensen goes out to, I believe that is Salisi Rayasi with the pace of the man. He is going a little bit inside Portal Almapo now. He's running hard at Will Jordan. But it is a great tackle from him. Now the Hurricanes, they are starting to try and get something going. Now it's going to be Geordie Barrett, fires it back. Out the back to Proctor, goes to Lyle. No, it's Julian Savia once again, a name that we haven't had to say too much throughout this match. Unfortunately for the Hurricanes, they just haven't really had too much ball when it comes to their back line. Walker Leawere with a great run there. They are starting to look like they're going a little bit better here, the Hurricanes. I don't want to jinx them, but Adi Savia now having a good run as well. Now it is going to be Campbell. Goes to the number 23, which is Salisi Rayasi. He is great with ball in hand. Now it is going to be Campbell. Goes to Blackwell. A little bit of a set play going on for the Hurricanes here. Great run there from, I believe it was Reed Primset. Now it's going to be Campbell. Forward pass there from Geordie Barrett, unfortunately for them. And it was a forward pass / knock on. So because of that, now they are going back for the scrum. But the Hurricanes, if they keep this momentum up and they keep this pace up, I feel like they could possibly find themselves another try in this one. We have also got Hurricanes hookers are the only try scorers this season, said Nathan Johnson. And that is actually, yeah, that's a true fact. Of course, Asafa Mua scoring the first two for them in the last match against the Blues, and now Riccatelli. So that is a bit of a shame for the back line that they haven't quite been able to find that gap to get them that try. Did Asafa Mua get injured? Yes, he did. It was a shoulder injury. I believe it was the right shoulder. So it could be interesting to see whether or not he will be back very soon. We have also got Falanzandi. Hopefully I've said that right, by the way. And we have got 20 minutes left in this match. And I love Rayasi, though, says Clutch. I do it as well. He had a very good Mitre 10 Cup for Auckland, looking like a try-scoring machine for them. So hopefully he can get himself one in this match. And in his career, he has only had 8 matches, 2 so far in 2021 for the Hurricanes, both off the bench. And we have got, do you comment on the Australian game, says Tiger Hall? I would like to, although last time we tried to do one, we actually ended up getting a copyright strike, which kind of meant that the channel went on hold for about a week and a half while we were trying to work that one out. But hopefully in the future, I will be able to do it. We are thinking about possibly doing it on another channel perhaps, so that if it does get strike, it doesn't impact the main channel as much. But we will have to wait and see. Bryn Hall now has got this ball, goes to the number 17, which I believe is George Bauer, if I'm not wrong. And it is a penalty to the Hurricanes now. Is Luke Campbell going to be taking this one quickly? They wouldn't quite give him the ball, but now they aren't going to be able to take it quickly. They might look at kicking this one for the corner. Maybe Riccatelli off the back of the maul might be able to get another one here. Geordie Barrett is going to be kicking this one for the corner by the looks of it. They've got to at this stage. You can't take 3 points here. They need 2 more tries if they do want to stop the bonus point of the Crusaders. And in this situation, penalties conceded the last 5 have gone against the Crusaders. And earlier in this match, it was the last 5 against the Hurricanes. So this match is changing. Game of 2 halves has been used a lot throughout Super Rugby Aotearoa. Is this half going to be the half of the Hurricanes? Of course, the Cody Taylor try in the second half did mess that up a little bit for them. But if they can get 1 or 2 more, could be pretty decent for the Hurricanes. Give them a little bit more confidence going into their bye next week and then the game against the Chiefs. They are saying Dupes is ready, I believe that was, which would mean Duplessis. And now it is going to be a line-out throw. They are saying they are closing the gap a little bit. It's kind of gone to a halt. Rugby Challenge 4 after this. I am going to be doing another live stream after this, and that is going to be my review. It's gone over the head of Laumapu, but now it is Peter Umaga Jensen having a bit of a run. Run straight at Lester Fainanoku, 15 metres out from the Crusaders line are the Hurricanes. There's going to be Riccatelli, goes to Prinsep now having a run at Tom Christie. Great tackle from him, though. We didn't really have a choice in the tackle. He just ended up getting run over pretty much. Now it's going to be Numia who's having a good run there. Yes, a hard man to put down. Now it is going to be round this side. I believe that is Adi Savia trying to fight his way forward. And now it is going to be Luke Campbell. It's not the best pass, but now Blackwell has taken it well. That ball's popped out, and now it is in the hands of Sam Whitelock. Offload out the back from Sam Whitelock. And now it's going to be Quinton Strange with a big kick downfield. It's a great kick as well. And that one might go into touch. Yes, it does. Great job from the Crusaders once again, shutting down any chance. Geordie Barrett was an interesting one. And that one is going to get a lot of boos from the crowd. Geordie Barrett tried to do the quick pass, but he passed it straight into the Crusaders player who was a couple meters from him. And then he kind of did the ref, and the ref said, "Do you want me to penalise you, Geordie?" And, of course, he did answer that with a no. And we have got yellow card, Seth Henry Samuel as well. And the yellow card in this match was against Ardie Savia. And from there, the Crusaders were able to score 3 tries. The Hurricanes at the moment are inside of their 22. Luke Campbell looking like he will be kicking this one downfield. And from here, they won't really be able to not have the ball in hand for too long. That one has gone high. That is almost going to be someone's ball here. Who's going to take it? It is Julian Savia almost. Whitelock did take it in front of Julian Savia there. And now it is going to be Bryn Hall goes to Sione Harveli, tackled low by Blackwell. They are about 40 metres out now. Great hands from Fergus Burke there. And because of it, Will Jordan through the gap. Tackled by Ardie Savia there. This is great hands from the Crusaders. They are keeping that ball moving. And now it is going to be Bryn Hall. Goes to Sam Whitelock, who's been putting in a shift this match so far. Hasn't actually been able to score, but he has played very well. And now it is going to be a 4 pass from George Bauer. So that is the advantage now. And now it is an advantage to the Hurricanes. They are inside of their own half here. They have got to try and work their way out. It's Proctor goes to Umaga Jensen now, who was trying to find the gap. They have still got the advantage, though. What are they going to be able to do from here? The Hurricanes, that is a big question. Luke Campbell now fires it back to Geordie Barrett, who kicks it way down the middle of the field. And from here, I would think the Crusaders, they will either try and attack or they will kick it back. I think they're going for the kicking it back. Will Jordan with a little chip in behind. It looks like it is a little bit big, though. Is it going to go dead or is it the perfect weight? That is the question. It's getting close. And, tell you what, it went dead by about this much. Will Jordan almost able to chase that one and touch that one. That's almost like the situation that happened in the Super Rugby AU game. Just out, but Will Jordan chased that one very hard and almost was rewarded with the try. We are going upstairs to the TMO, says Henry Samuel as well. They have gone back to halfway, and now it is going to be the situation of the Hurricanes ball. And scoring tries, they are showing that the line-out is the best way for the Hurricanes to be able to score. I assume that is throughout all of the Super Rugby games from this year and last year. And we have also got, I have to go now. My phone is going flat. You do a good job. Who's going to win UFC? Says Tiger Hall. Of course, that is going to be happening very soon. Adesanya versus Blahovic. It is going to be a very exciting fight. Israel Adesanya, he's going to have his hands full moving up the weight class, but I don't know, maybe he will be able to use his technical side and be able to get the win. I feel like I will possibly regret that statement if he does lose, but Blahovic got a lot of power as well, so it will be interesting to see how it goes. Reed Prinsep off the field now. I believe the player who will be replacing him will be Devin Flanders, if I'm not wrong. Although number 6, yeah, that should be Flanders. Mitchell, I think, will almost already be on the field as well. Is he is too smart? Said Clutch as well. Yeah, he's a very technical fighter, very good at dodging the attacks that are coming his way. So he might be able to use that to his advantage. Yeah, Flanders is on the field for Prinsep now off the back. Ardie Savia goes to Lau Mape, who's dropped the ball, and now it's advantage. And because of it, now Dallas McLeod, no. It was Fergus Burke was almost able to get it. The advantage is over. And the Hurricanes have re-scrambled that one. They are getting put under so much pressure at the moment. They've won a penalty, though. And that is not what the Crusaders would have been wanting. I think it's good you not releasing. So because of it, tackler not releasing, yes it was, 65 minutes gone. The Hurricanes need 2 more tries to see if they are going to be able to stop that bonus point of the Crusaders. And every point in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition are crucial going into those finals. Rugby Challenge 4 after this, said Nathan Johnson. I will be doing my review of the match. I will be doing that live as well for something a little bit different to how we normally do it. So that will be another live stream that I will be starting straight after this match. After a little while, and then from there I probably won't have a voice left, so we might not be able to do Rugby Challenge tonight, but I am hoping to do a Rugby Challenge 4 live stream very soon on the channel. So that could be maybe a tomorrow thing, depending on how the schedule goes. So we will have to wait and see. But yeah, Rugby Challenge, we have got a few videos coming out each day, but we will have a few more very soon as well. But yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. We are going to be doing plenty more videos to do with rugby and all sorts So yeah, if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. They have got the ball now, the Crusaders. Brody McAllister now goes back to Cullen Grace, who is getting held up by Julian Savia. Almost a maul. The ball has come loose, but it did go backwards. Good low tackle on Whitelock by Riccatelli. And Whitelock did get back up at it again. Now it is going to be Fergus Burke. Goes to McLeod. Goes to Fine Arnuku trying to find the gap, but he has dropped the ball now. And now it is going back. Umaga Jetson just couldn't quite get that ball under control. And it is going to be a knock-on. So now the Hurricanes are going to be able to have another attacking chance. And this second half, other than that early try to Cody Taylor, this momentum has started going in the Hurricanes' favour. But unfortunately, the defence of the Crusaders is just too strong. And they haven't been able to find that gap that they are after. As we can see, the early penalties did go in the favour of the Hurricanes. Andrew Sinclair has said, what is the time? We are sitting at 67.5 minutes in this one. So just under 13 minutes to go. And time, says Andrew Sinclair as well. And we have got, 2 penalties going to the Hurricanes. So that made it 6-0. And then the yellow card of Artie Savia. Then from there, it was a try for Cody Taylor, Richie Moanga, and also Ethan Blackadder. And that kind of just changed the game. And now it is going to be Luke Campbell once again with this the scrum feed. The Hurricanes going to be able to win it. Oh, that's a great push from the Hurricanes. That one has popped out the back. It is going to be Artie Savia shunting off Bryn Hall now. He is looking for the gap, and he wasn't quite able to find it. It's Tom Christie. He's held up by Sione Arvili, but now he is on the ground. Now it is going to be Luke Campbell firing it back to the number 20. I believe he is just 20, Devon Flanders. It's a little bit of a cross kick. It is flat, and it's gone straight into the hands of the bus. Is he going to be able to get something going? Because you're not quite able to make the tackle. And now it is going to be Julian Savia, who is about 40 metres out now. It is an inside ball. They didn't know it was coming. And they are going back for a penalty, though. And then we have got, what is the time, Brew? It is currently sitting at 68.5 minutes. One more, like says Clutch Sheen. Is that to get to the 30? We are sitting on 28 for me. So we are still 2 away. But if you do want to hit that like button, please do. It does help us out a lot. We do appreciate it. And we are going to be doing all of the Super Rugby Aotearoa games. Hope Scott Robertson gets invited to help the coach or to help coach the Lions. Would be great for him to rub shoulders with the top home nations players. Yeah, tell you what, that tour, the Lions tour, or the British and Irish Lions tour, I should say, against South Africa, I just really hope it does go ahead and that they are going to be able to do it, because there will be some phenomenal matches in that one, I think. And yeah, it could be a very exciting competition type thing. That is a very descriptive way of describing it. Oh, that one is not straight. And that means now it is going to be the Crusaders penalty for it being not straight. And they are going to be doing the scrum there. And can the New Zealand Rugby please hurry up and get Razor in the AB's coaching panel as well? ASAP, please, says Johnny Blaze. It will be interesting to see when the next All Blacks game is going to be. Hopefully, we don't have to wait too long, and hopefully we do get a few good games of rugby. I believe they have a scheduled game against Italy in about 3 months, if I'm not wrong. But whether or not that one does take place is a different story. I think it's about a 2 or 3-parter as well that they are going to be doing. That little bug is back. What is with these insects in my house at the moment? But the Crusaders now, they are going to be having the scrum just outside of their 22. Israel Adesanya is literally an All Black. He said that, said Johnny Blaze. And he is, of course, fighting Jan Blahovic. It is going to be a good fight. It should be taking place pretty much after this match is finished. So hopefully he will be able to get the win for the Kiwis there. And there was a penalty for the scrum, I believe. So now it is going to be Fergus Burke who is going to be kicking this one towards the touchline. I believe he's got quite a long boot on him, Fergus Burke, as well. They will be wanting to make sure this one goes out for the sake of the Crusaders being able to have another line out. The next round for the Crusaders, they are going to be playing the Chiefs. And then the other match in that round is going to be the Blues versus the Highlanders. The Hurricanes have got the bye. Then the next week after that, they are going to be taking on the Chiefs. So that could be a very interesting matchup. And it will more than likely be the two sides who are at the bottom of the table. It will be a bottom of the table clash rather than the top of the table. But it is going to be exciting to see what is going to be happening next in the Super Rugby Aotearoa competition. That is won by Scott Barrett, put down awkwardly there as well, but he has still got that ball. And now it is going to be Bryn Hall off the back. He is deciding what to do here. He is going to go to Cullen Grace, who has taken it well, runs hard at his opposite number, Savi, who's put him down on the ground. And now they have still got this ball. The Crusaders, 8.5 minutes left in this one. It is going to be Bryn Hall who is going to be kicking this one up high. He has kicked it very high. It is going to be Sever Reese running in from the side, not able to take it. Geordie Barrett takes it well, tackled in the air, I believe that was. No, he decided not to. It is fine apparently. So nonetheless, they are still going near the Hurricanes. And now it is in the hands of Karefi, who's had a little bit of a quieter game than he would have liked, I would think. But now it is in the hands of the Crusaders. Tom Christie now goes to Goodhue. Are they going to be able to put the final nail in the coffin here? The Crusaders goes out wide to Whainā. Nuku, who has dropped the ball. And now it is an advantage. And there is going to be a scrum. Unfortunately, this second half, it just hasn't quite been able to get going for either side. We had the try in the 55th for Riccatelli. We had the try in the 46th for the Crusaders, for Cody Taylor. They are showing that Sam Whitelock is moving his way up through the rankings in terms of the amount of matches he has played. He is a whole 50 behind White Crockett. But at the moment, he could, after 5 more games, end up second overall for the Crusaders all-time amount of appearances. But yeah, the 2 tries in the second half, and then from there, we've kind of just had a lot of stop-start. It is going to be Walker Leawere coming off the field for Liam Mitchell. He had quite a good game, Walker Leawere. I'm pretty proud. I'm pretty impressed with his performance. Like, bro, Australia lost from New Zealand, said Ryan. Yeah, they did indeed. The Black Caps versus Australia, the final match that was the decider. Black Caps able to win that one in the end because Australia just didn't quite get enough runs with 143 for 8, I believe it was, after their 20 overs. It is a scrum feed from Luke Campbell. It's fired out the back. Now it is in the hands of the bus, Julian Savia. And from there, he wasn't quite, Fergus Burke wasn't quite able to make the tackle. Sorry, now it is going to be Artie Savia having another run. And he is tackled there. So now it is going to, Luke Campbell's getting kicked in the face there by Quinton Strange by the looks of it. And they got another 10 because of throwing the ball away. Geordie Barrett takes it quick as well now. He is trying to find the gap, and it's going to be Lau Mape. Runs straight at Tom Christie, who has had a decent game so far. Now it is going to be Campbell once again. Going to Numia. Goes Proctor, wide pass out to Salisi Rayasi. Missed tackle from Will Jordan. Salisi Rayasi inside ball to Umaga Jensen. Inside ball. Goes straight into the hands of one of the Crusaders players. It was the number 19, Quinton Strange. And the Crusaders have got it back. And yeah, unfortunately for the Hurricanes, every time they attack, they just haven't quite been able to get it going. Will Jordan with a good clearing kick. But the Hurricanes now have got this ball inside of the Crusaders 22 once again. They got to start Rayasi. He's dangerous. Yeah, he is indeed. He does look sharp every time he comes off the bench. Had a great season for Auckland for the Mitre 10 Cup. It would be pretty cool to get to see him have a little bit more game time. Aaron Smith signed to 2023. He's been with the Highlanders for a decade. Absolutely insane. He's going to be the most capped Highlander, and he's nearly played 100 All Blacks tests. He is a great player, Aaron Smith. And yeah, it's just one of those ones that, like, you got to respect the commitment to the one side, you know, like through that 10 years. Oh, Devon Flanders having a good run there. He's still going, Devon Flanders. Inside ball to Blackwell. And now they're at the 22. Now inside ball to Numia. They are still going near the Hurricanes. I will come back to that in a very short moment. But at the moment, it looks like the Hurricanes are going to be trying to get that one. That was an interesting pass from Umaga Jensen. That ball has been dropped. And it is going to be another knock on. 142 for 8. Australia scored. And New Zealand scored 143 for 3. Where is he going now, says Low Express? I believe he is still going to be signing at the Highlanders. He has just put in an absolute shift for them over the last decade, and I don't think he has any plans of going anywhere soon. Peter Umaga Jensen there did a very interesting pass from Umaga Jensen. I think he's done extremely well not to make that one go forward there. The Hurricanes are undefeated in 45 of their last 48 Super Rugby games at Orangtheory Stadium. Wait, the Crusaders are undefeated in 45 of their last 48. But then they're not undefeated because they've lost. Interesting stat there. Who also won the netball? We also won the netball. Aussie's got to finish it off, is the comment. Of course, the Black Ferns able to win that one. That is a great kick downfield now. And that one hasn't gone out. Now, what are the Hurricanes going to be able to do from here? I feel like they're going to throw everything at this, and from here, it will either go well for them or it will go badly. Sever Reese ripped that one away. Now he is going to kick that one downfield. Is that one staying in the field of play? I think it is. Yes, it is. It's going way in field. Is it Fergus Burke who is going to be able to catch it? No, of course it's not. It's Will Jordan. He scores the try. Will Jordan has only been on the field for a short moment. He's already scored a try for the Crusaders. And that was just a great chase for Will Jordan. Almost had the one earlier, and he has got that one now, Will Jordan. Talisi Rayasi, it did get ripped away from him by Severis. Great rip away there. And then from there, he was able to just curve it around Severis. He's done a couple kicks that have led to tries so far throughout the Super Rugby Aotearoa, but Will Jordan too quick. And then he does get the little knock on, or not little knock on, but the little kick forward was what caused the opportunity for him to be able to score, or else I think Proctor might have been able to almost get that one. Razor must have been getting bored of winning Super Rugby after year. He might be bored and run away overseas because the New Zealand Rugby Old Boys Club don't seem to want to acknowledge his successes. Yeah, he has put together a very strong team. This game says Philisandi as well. It is indeed. Oh, they're checking the grounding. Is that the end of the game? I mean, it already pretty much is because of the fact that the Hurricanes, they can't fight back from here, but they are going to check the grounding. Did Will Jordan get this try, or did he knock this one on? That is the question. He's got it in his hands, got it in his hands, got it in his hands, got it in his hands. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Will Jordan. Oh, what are they going to call that? Do they say that that's controlled? I don't think that's controlled. Lost control, says Clutch. Am I going to be... I'm going to have to cross out that Will Jordan try, aren't I? No try is the call in the 76th. Will Jordan not scoring that one. Unfortunately for him, not able to get that one right there. Will Jordan, rare mistake from the man as well. Not quite able to put it down. Goal line 22 dropout is the call. Johnny Blazer said no try. Yeah, unfortunately for Will Jordan, not what he would have been wanting in that situation. But I do see we've actually got quite a few people watching. So thank you all very much for tuning in. If you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be doing every single Super Rugby Aotearoa game, and including the final as well, which should be very exciting. And at this stage, looks like it could be the Crusaders versus someone. It's a goal line dropout. It's in the hands of Salisi Rayasi. Good step round Severis. Still going Salisi Rayasi. If that doesn't mean that you should be starting him, I don't know what will. It's Laumape now running down the wing. Will Jordan with the cover defense. Laumape drops the head into him, but he did make that tackle there. Will Jordan, Luke Campbell now going to go to Karefi. Are they going to be able to get one last try? They have got penalty advantage as well. It was almost Cullen Grace's ball, but not quite now. It's going to be Campbell, fires it out to Laumape. And he has got the ball in hand. Are they going to be able to get one last try in this match? The Hurricanes, that is a question. Luke Campbell now not able to find the gap. Now it's going to be Artie Savi around the side, running hard at Bryn Hall. And he has dragged him down there. It is going to be Luke Campbell now. They've still got the advantage. Cross kick from Geordie Barron. It's gone high. Is he going to be taking it? Julian Savia? No, he wasn't, but Umaga Jensen is. And he does score the try in the 77th. Beat Umaga Jensen, injured himself as well a little bit. He threw the ball away in excitement and then realised he's actually going to need that one. We have got, come on, Canes, let's get a consolation score. That is exactly what they just did. We have got knock on, said Ardell as well for that earlier one. But yeah, unfortunately, Alicia Arsi Laumape not able to get the try there, but then from there, Geordie Barrett kicks it high. I thought it was going to be Julian Savia's ball in the contest with Leicester. Faina Nuku knocks it backwards though, and Umaga Jensen, right place, right time, scores the try. Can they get one more here, the Hurricanes? If they can get one more, that would actually knock the bonus point off the Crusaders. And we have got up the Canes, says Clutch. Yes, Alicia Rayasi needs to start, said Nathan Johnson. How many minutes? We've got 2 minutes left in this one. NZR Kawai says Ardell as well. The Frenchy rugby clubs have just signed off the... Oh, that one's gone over from Geordie Barrett, has it? Did it go over? No. No, it didn't. I wasn't watching properly. And we have got new 100 million euros per year TV deal for the next 3 years. Looks like there's going to be tons of more dollars thrown around to get more Kiwi players. Yeah. Could be interesting to see who is going to be going overseas from these Super Rugby sites. Umaga Jensen, he looks absolutely spent. Although he looked like as soon as the camera was showing him, he kind of stood up as if to show the coaches, no, I'm still good to go. I get to go 80 every day of the week. Meters gained in 5 phases was 80 meters. So that is very impressive. Oh, Rayasi's dropped it cold there. And that is a big shame because if he had been able to hang on to that one, I feel like every time we mention Salisi Rayasi, we either jinx him or he goes very well. We did say maybe Rayasi shouldn't start, is what Clutch just said. Yeah, unfortunately for him, that one just didn't go the way of Salisi Rayasi. See, At this stage, the Crusaders, they will be thinking about the fact that they've got a bonus point at this stage, but do they want to score that one more try to be able to prove that point that they are definitely going to be making their way to the final? Said Nathan Johnson as well. I'm back, said Cody. Welcome back, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will have a quick look at the likes. I haven't actually checked them in a very long time. We're at 30, so thank you all very much for that. Do appreciate it a lot. Professional rugby player, can't even catch the ball. Jeepers Christ, says Johnny Blaze. Yeah, unfortunately for him, that's the thing. He can hold the ball one-handed pretty well, so Lisi Rayasi. And unfortunately for him, I will tell you what, it might be unfortunate for the Hurricanes from here as well if they are going to be able to score the try off this one. It is going to be Cullen Gray selling a big dummy to Garefi. They are only 15 metres out here. Bryn Hall, what is he going to do? He is firing it to Reese, and they are going to kick it into touch. That is the end of the game. 33 to the Crusaders and 16 to the Hurricanes. They have done well there, the Crusaders. We have also got thank you for live streaming from Fiji. Says Gold Rock, thank you very much for tuning in, mate. I do appreciate it a lot. Bulla Vainaka says Johnny Blaze as well. That comment backfire quick, didn't it? Clutchy said Johnny Blaze. He's still very good, says Clutchy. He is indeed a very good player, Salisi Rayasi. But at the end of the day, the Crusaders, they just did very well in this match. Xavier, the yellow card of him just completely changed the result of this match in a way. So it was very unfortunate in that regard. Crusaders, thanks, mate, says Ardell as well. Patrick Hughes has said, thanks, mate, great streams. Oh, it's a great stream. Thank you very much, mate. We will be back next week. I will read through those matches for you guys once again. The matches next week, it is going to be the Crusaders versus the Chiefs and then the Blues versus the Highlanders. Interesting matchups there. So what we are going to be doing pretty much straight away now, what I am going to be doing is I am going to be starting another live stream where we are going to do the live review of the match. We're going to talk about the stats, what has been happening in this match. So be sure to check that one out. It is going to be happening pretty much 5 minutes after this one, if not less time. So it would be much appreciated if you guys do want to carry over to that one. And unless we are sitting on the decent amount of likes for this live stream. So thank you all very much for that as well. Up the Chiefs, said Paulie B as well. Up the Landers, says Clutch. And unless I think with that, me and Kieran, we are going to get ready for this next stream. So thank you all very much for tuning in. We will be back in a very short moment, and I will see you all very soon.